As we know, President Obama is campaigning with Hillary Clinton. He's scheduled his entire month of October to campaign for her. Earlier today, he said Trump should not be president on his trip in Asia. Listen.
As far as Mr. Trump, I think I've already offered my opinion. I don't think the guy's qualified to be president of the United States. And every time he speaks, that opinion is confirmed.
Democrats keep saying Trump is unfit to be president. What do you say in response to that and what he just said?
I think it can break both ways for Donald Trump. I don't think having a ringing endorsement of Obama wins in an awful lot of sectors. That if you look at what's going in the economy, with jobs, with the way that our industry is crumbling, I don't think any of that is a big advertisement for the Obama administration. So for him to say Hillary and I are joined at the hip, I think that helps, in many, many cases, helps Trump.
It blows my mind with what, and you make a fair point, that Donald Trump doesn't focus more on the economy, considering the numbers and the dismal job situation that we are still in.
I want to have him have lunch with, who was that advisor said, is the economy stupid? It is the #1 thing, and it's not working well. This is his chance.
I think he will get to that point, and I think maybe, as you point out, maybe he's waiting for Hofstra to really get to it. But I mean, people doubted him, and I was one of them from the very beginning. He's gotten to this point, so you have to believe he kind of has a game plan here. So I think he realizes how important the economy is, and I think he really is going to focus on that at the right time, and I think that's what's going to really resonate with people from millennials to older people.
Yeah, but why wait, really? I don't think that's a good enough reason to wait. He really should at least be touching on it a little bit. He almost never really mentions it.
I think you're right. I think if somebody's, what time is it? You say the economy's terrible and jobs are going nowhere. I agree with you. This is one you hammer every day.
All right.
How he needs to, what Doug Schoen was talking about, corruption and change, those are the kind of two overarching themes, and the change, you fold the economy into that.
All right, and there's this new report out, Peter, we want to get to, revealing nearly 10 million men are missing from the workforce. Essentially 1 in 6 prime-age men in the United States does not have a job, to our point. Peter, that is worse than it was during the Great Depression. Is it a fair question to say, I mean, this is the result of, obviously, Obama has been in office nearly 8 years. He's coming to the end of 2 terms in office. This is still the situation that we are looking at economically.
No question. Not only are wages going nowhere, but jobs are going nowhere. And the worst part about it is we have right now in this country 4 million plus skill-based, high-paying jobs that are open and available. They don't need the genius of job creation. They need to be filled. And so where is the bridge from those 10 million men to those 5 million jobs? We're talking all about interest rate cuts and are we going to continue to hike, and we're not spending any time talking about how do you build jobs. And the way you build jobs is not with broad brush. It's one at a time. Every governor, every mayor should know, of those 5 million jobs that are available, how many are available in my city? And how do I get the men and women of my town into those jobs? That's how you fill jobs. You don't do it by beating up the Fed and saying, please, more stimulus from the Fed. It won't work. We've hit diminishing returns. It's time to go to fiscal policy.
Who's the best candidate for the economy and to fix the situation?
It's not even close in my mind. Donald Trump is the only one who can fix the economy.
All right.
Talk about fair. He gave Hillary Clinton a B+ last night. So
exactly. That's why I had to circle back.
Fair and balanced. That's what I want.
Very good. Peter, Kiernan, thank you.
Great to be with you again.
All right,
Thank
you too. Coming